Роскомздрав не запретит. Simple.
One, two, three, My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really want?
When you see your first furry at your local Walmart. Oh my gosh! He saw me filming!
I really fucked up. A shitty video I made blew up and now 10 million people hate me.
Yeah, plus me too. Watch this. Oh my god, I did it! Oh. Boo.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fuck! All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Yo, what is your problem? Tell me what's the problem.
I just found his secret hideout.
How did she find my hideout?
How did you find his hideout?
This is the only building in Metro City with a fake observatory on the roof.
Okay.
Hey! What?
Why did you break it again?
I fixed.
That's broken.
No, it's fixed.
No.
You had the wrong word here. So I crossed it out.
No.
Yeah.
Of course, so you want a VTuber like this. I'll make it as easy as possible. First of all, you're gonna want 2 drawings of your character with a mouth open and a mouth closed. Then you're gonna want to look up VEADO-tube on Google and download the program attached to the first link. In the program, you're gonna want to press this button to import the mouth open image and this button to import the mouth closed image. And then over here, choose the microphone you're using. Use this slider to choose at which audio level the mouth begins to open. If you want to import it into OBS, press this button until the background turns gray, and then in OBS, choose Game Capture and then allow transparency. And boom, you've got your very own stupid little furry. If this helped you at all, a follow would mean a lot, and please show me what you make.
Become a furry artist, they said. It will be fun, they said. 5 years later, I'm screaming as I shade individual scales on a lovely pangolin fox hybrid. Sure, it's fun, but I'll need my wrist brace tonight, lol.
It is a wonderful life. Please could you kiss my name when the music's over? Turn off the light. It was such a sweet time. Could you pray for me, my friend? It's starting overtime.
So, what do we got here? 3 is where we start to become more animalistic. However, you notice here that we're still maintaining an upright, and if you look in their eyes, you can still see a soul. Furry. This is where the line is crossed. 4. All right, so 4. What do we have here? It's definitely humanoid, but at this point only in spirit. 5. That's just an animal. This tier is, what are you doing, you sick f***? That's 5. I think I'm a 3. Now, here's a caveat though. I'm not an active 3. I'm not looking for it. I'm not participatory. I'm not in the jungle. I'm not wearing the stuff. I'm not seeking it out. I'm willing to 3.
One of the most frequent comments I get on Buttercup's videos is concern that I am ruining my costume by baking in it. So let's break down how I care for her after each video. I start with cleaning the head. I spray the inside and neck area with a 70% alcohol spray to disinfect it. To get into the hard to reach places, I spray a wipe or cloth and wipe everything down. On the front, I gently wipe the face down and wipe inside the mouth as well. Then I place the head on a fan to dry it faster. For the arm sleeves, I carefully turn them inside out. Now if I had gotten anything messy on them, they would go in the wash. But in this case, they were pretty clean, so I just sprayed them down well and hang them to air dry. Now the paws, everyone's biggest concern. They fared pretty well this time, but as you can see, there are still a few spots where they got messy. I will place these in a laundry bag, then pop them in my washing machine using a bit of regular laundry detergent. Always use cold water when washing faux fur. That's super important. Then I set the cycle to delicate and turn it on. Once those are done, I will brush them out well and place them on a fan to dry. Never ever place any fursuit parts in the dryer. The heat could ruin them. And that's it. Nice and clean now. I hope this helps. Remember to always check with your fursuit maker before washing any parts of your costume. Until next time.
A lot of you really liked my posable tongue from yesterday, and some of you asked for tutorials, so here's how I made it. First things first, I made a tongue pattern out of paper. I cut a big rectangle from fleece and sewed some velcro onto it. Next up, I traced the tongue pattern onto the fleece. I folded the fleece over ready for sewing. I went ahead and pinned down the fleece so that it didn't shift while I was sewing it. Then I sewed it together using a sewing machine. If you don't have a machine, you can cut the pieces out individually and sew them together by hand. Then I just cut out the fabric and turned it inside out. Next, I traced the tongue shape out into a piece of craft foam and cut that out. I made sure to make it a little bit smaller than my tongue shape. I then attached some 1.5mm wire to the foam in the shape of the tongue. Here I'm using a pencil to help glue everything down and keep it flat because I really don't want to be touching that hot glue. I cut around the tongue again to make it a little bit smaller. I bent the leftover wire at the top down and stuck them down, making sure to leave a gap in the middle for the tongue line. Then I inserted that panel thing into the fleece and carefully manoeuvred it into place. I then clipped around the edges to make sure that everything stayed in position. I then sewed a line down the middle of the tongue. This makes it look more like a tongue and keeps everything in place. Then I just hand sewed the top using a blanket stitch. You could machine sew this, but I think this looks nicer. And there you have it, a posable tongue. I think these look so cool. And I really love fursuits where you can change their features.
Oh my gosh, okay. I can't. Oh no, you're so pretty. I love her. Oh my goodness. Look at her face. She's so pretty. I love her eyes. I can't. And she has whiskers. They're so cute. I just can't. I can't. Look, she looks so real. Oh my god. She's so pretty.
With the snare and the bass square in the face, this fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom.
Wanna dress up like ladies? Wouldn't that make us kinda fruity? What's the matter? Scared you might like it?
Graham cracker. Oh. Hey. Hey. You playing a little dress up? Yeah. Yeah, good.
With this tool, I shall give birth to art!
Oh boy. It's beautiful.
Yay! What do I win? A sad feeling. Oh.
Graham cracker. Oh. Hey. Hey. You playing a little dress up? Yeah. Yeah, good.
Up and down. Up and down. And up and down. And down.
Which way do I turn the steering wheel?
Yeah, I can't tell you how to do it. You just have to know.
Yeah, but unfortunately I don't know.
Good. I like it. Yes, I agree. Oh, shut up, Louis.
What does furry porn have to do with the economy?
So I met a furry who happens to be an artist through D&D, and according to them, furries pay really high commissions for drawings of furry porn. No, because I'm a dumbass, I got curious and I decided to investigate the market cap of furry porn. I found 5 of the highest paid artists on Patreon, and I just figured out how much money they make per year and added it up, and it's already over $1 million. This means that a low estimate for the rough yearly revenue of furry porn is over $100 million. Now that sounds like a lot, and then you realize that there's the mainstream furry stuff. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic grossed over $2.5 billion in 3 years. Zootopia made over $1 billion. Why do furries have such an actual impact on the economy? This is ridiculous. Also, before the comments, I'm not a furry.
You just wondering if you got your photos printed? Photos printed? What?
Would you punch me in the face for $1 million?
Oh yeah, baby.
Fuck you, my child is completely fine.
So we find this fucking skull here.
It has a full set of teeth.
Ricky here.
And this dumbass goes, "You think it's a bird?"
Are you sure these are the only two options?
Yeah, you're just gonna have to pick one.